Welcome to Orpnimi. This is Saratova Best, Lag Ba'omer in the Hood. We saw videos today of Lag Ba'omer in Meron, of the Great Fire in Meron by Rashbi, and here's the fire of Meron in a tree stump in the Hood. So what does it have to do with Lag Ba'omer? Lag comes from two psukim, Eda Gal Hazeh, and also from Gal Einai, Vabita Niflas Mitarasecha. In Tehillim, uncover my eyes, and I will gaze upon the wonders, the niflos, in your Torah. If you were going to look at a pella, and think about a pella, and give it an emoji, give it a little symbol, what would the pella be? It's something that's so wondrous, but how would you depict it? You'd put a question mark, like, what in the world is going on? Everybody knows that a pella is something that's so above our way of thinking that we just can't wrap our head around it. And yet, a pella is also something so deep and so mystical, connected to what Rashbi has given us on Lag Ba'omer. Gal Einai, uncover my eyes, and I will gaze upon Vabita Niflais Mitarasecha. I will gaze upon every single pella, deep, 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 deep secret of your Torah. Those pellas have a question mark. So the energy of being in the midst of a pella, right in the center of it, just like being in the center of this tree stump, the energy of it would be one huge question mark, like, what in the world is going on? And that's exactly what we're living through now. As Rabbi Jacobson said tonight on one of his shiurim, that we're in the womb one time, and then we're born, and then there's another opportunity to be in the womb, and then we're born out into the world to achieve great things, the first time and the second time. And this seems to be the second time of being in the womb at this point for every single yid in the world, and maybe for every single human being in the world. Everybody's in utero now, incubating. Everybody's upgrading in their homes in utero, which means we're about to emerge into a greatness that the Jewish people never had ever before in history. Maybe not since the times of Shlomo Melech, and maybe never yet. So what does it look like when you're in the midst of it, when you're right in the center of it? See the center of the fire? What does it look like? There's almost no visibility. It's a huge question mark. There's the feeling of, what in the world is going on? Who's right? Who's wrong? What's going on? What's going to be? And every question that we ask, are we immune? Are we not immune? How much longer will it be? Are we going to camp? Are we not going to camp? What are we doing this summer? Plus, and all the horrific questions about why have we lost our best and our finest? Rahman Islam. That one even can't be justified with a question mark. The big question is, what is going on in life? And when we're in the midst of a question mark, then we know that we're in the midst of a pella. And that when we emerge from the question, if we stick close to Hashem and stay faithful to the teachings of the Torah and delve deeply into them, the other side of the question mark as we go through the tunnel, when we come out of the tunnel, we're going to not only come out into a pella that is palpable, the neflash of Torah, the deepest, most inner secrets of Hashem, will become our basic everyday reality, which means that life will be beautiful and deep and satisfying and nourishing and nurturing and joyful and unifying and grounding forever. Forever. It was just a hefsek in the video, so I don't know which words you got to hear and which you didn't. And that's the last point we want to say. There's always going to be a hefsek. There's always going to be a point where it's interrupted right in the middle before the big bang. And the big bang should be that from this Lag BaOmer, we find ourselves in the third Beis HaMikdash, because we've been saying for weeks, not just but we've been saying for weeks, it started on Purim, and it's going to go to Lag BaOmer, and there's going to be a miracle through Rashbi. So may that miracle happen immediately now. And we of everyone that we've lost. And we should have everybody to be healthy and dance immediately now in the Beis HaMikdash HaShlishi on this Lag BaOmer, Tafshin Pei now. Thanks so much.